What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is After Sound, bringing you content on Splinterlands daily and also doing daily streams over on Twitch at This is After Sound. I stream both Splinterlands and Fortnite there, so come say hello whenever you can. Now, guys, I wanted to talk about liquidity pools, and more specifically within liquidity pools, the risk of impermanent loss. I'm not going to dive into how to start a liquidity pool. Bulldog, and another YouTuber in the space who is putting out phenomenal content. I have actually learned so much from Bulldog, and this is not a call out on him. I'm just trying to educate people on the risks when it comes to liquidity pools. But Bulldog did put together a fantastic video yesterday on how to set up a liquidity pool for SPS and DEC. Now, why would you want to do that? Because in the game and within airdrops, you get double the amount of airdrop points per each DEC that you're holding, right? You're not able to stake the SPS that you're holding because it's part of the package deal that you put in, and Bulldog will go through it in the video. And I want to, if you don't know who Bulldog is, go check him out. Let me just say that first and foremost. Again, I've learned so much from him, but with a lot of people coming to the space, just mainly for the game, I just wanted to make sure that we are talking through all the risks of liquidity pools when it comes to DeFi, crypto, and things that people may not be familiar with if they're just focusing on this as a game, right? So let's go through here. Getting this from the Trust Wallet blog, I'm not going to go deep into DeFi, which stands for decentralized finance, because there's a lot there, and it is its own rabbit hole that I highly recommend you check out, because this is the future of finance for me. So we're not going to talk about automated market makers or anything like that. The main focus I want is to look at what impermanent loss is, because impermanent loss is a very real risk that you have when providing liquidity to a decentralized exchange, right, or a DEX. So impermanent loss occurs when the mathematical formula adjusts the asset ratio in a pool to ensure they remain at 50-50 in terms of value, and the liquidity provider loses out on gains from a deposited asset that outperforms. So they give an example here. I know it's a lot of jargon. I'm going to try and break it down as simply as I can. But say you want to start the price. So, okay, they're going to use an example here of BNB and cake, right? Let's say the price of one BNB equals 25 cake tokens when you start. So you take those, they equal each other in value when you're looking at it from US dollar terms. You combine them, you put them into the pool, and over time, the price of cake starts to rise and more people start buying cake. So as a result, the protocol adjusts the ratio of your deposited tokens to ensure the value remains split 50-50 across two assets. But that is split in terms of value in US dollars terms, right? So now one BNB is suddenly worth 15 cake tokens because of the jump in price. So however, because the protocol has automatically adjusted the amount of tokens in the pool, you lost out on the cake rally. Now, what's interesting here is there's a reason it's called impermanent loss, because you can wait for the prices to equalize again so that you can pull out at 1 BNB equals 25 cake. But let's say, for example, you needed to pull out the money right there and then from the liquidity pool. If 1 BNB is only worth 15 cake tokens now, you just lost out on 10 cake tokens, right? And that is when the impermanent loss becomes permanent. So it's impermanent because of the sense that you can keep your liquidity in there forever and hope that the prices, at some point realign. But if they do not, or if you need to pull out the money or pull out the liquidity that you've provided, you are going to have to pull it out at wherever it currently is at. Now, in Bulldog's video and from the diesel pools that I saw, and I actually set one up last night too, just to kind of test it out. Instead of BNB and cake here, the example, or what you can put in is SPS and DEC. Now, if that is your liquidity pool, you're putting half in US dollars or whatever value you are around the world, half in SPS and half in DEC. Now, the reason this scares me a lot is because of the fact that we know that SPS over time, as a hard capped token, as a hard capped asset, there's only going to ever be 3 billion of them, is supposed to go up in price. Whereas DEC is an inflationary asset. It's supposed to be used as an in-game currency. And at its current price of 0.007, we know that it is 7x above the peg. So the founders of the game have come out and said that they expect this to go back down to its peg, meaning we expect the value in the long run to go down. So that to me spells a recipe for disaster when it comes to impermanent loss, right? Because you have one token that's supposed to go up in value and another token that's supposed to go down in value. And all of a sudden you are going to get screwed out if there is a huge spike or dip in prices on either side, right? So should you do this? Should you not? I can't make that decision for you. I think that there are definitely benefits, especially right now while the airdrop is happening. All I'm trying to do is caution people to make sure that they fully understand what they're getting into. I'm seeing so much on Reddit, so much on Discord of people who are just kind of FOMOing into this. And I get it. I get it because I'm excited about it too. I have, probably spent way more money on this game than I thought that I would have. But having been in the crypto space for a couple of years now and then DeFi as well, I'm just trying to share the knowledge that I have or that I've been able to pick up, whatever little knowledge I have. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but the knowledge that I do have, I want to be able to share it with you guys so that you're able to understand what the potential risks are before you just FOMO into something thinking that I'm going to max out airdrop points and throw 10 grand on this thing. And then all of a sudden prices adjust the way that they should or the way that they're expected, and you lose out on half your money, right? So again, please just make sure you guys are understanding this. To be 100% transparent, I actually did put some into the LP yesterday, but to me, it's a calculated risk. It's not more than I can afford to lose. If I don't need the liquidity right now, and if I lost it, then that's fine. But it's more so I just want to make sure people understand, can kind of diversify how they're getting their different airdrop points. I also recorded a video on taking your DEC and buying in-game assets like cards, right? For example, because again, DEC is supposed to go down in value. It's going up and it's spiking up because it has value, inflated value right now with the airdrop. And that airdrop is going to last another 10 months. So you might be buying something now and be straight chilling for 8 months. And then all of a sudden everything tanks and you're not paying as much attention to the game anymore. You're not paying as much attention to anything. And all of a sudden you just kind of lose your investment, right? So, or lose value in your investment. So this is me just trying to share my perspective. Like I said, I do have some myself. I am not saying that it's a bad thing, and I'm not by any means trying to call out Bulldog. I think he is a valuable asset to the community, and what he provided, especially in that video, was very, very helpful. Even for me, I'd never used that specific DEX before, or decentralized exchange. So to me, I think that as long as you are aware and can make these decisions, at the end of the day, it is up to you. All I'm trying to do is make sure everybody is armed with as much info and can make the most informed decisions possible when it comes to their money, because this is real money at the end of the day. This isn't just monopoly money, DEC, SPS, like all this stuff is real value. At the end of the day, you can cash this out and pay for your gas bill or grocery bills or something like that, right? So just make sure you are valuing it appropriately, even though it's all within the game. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm sorry if it came off a bit preachy. Like I said, that's not my goal. I just really want to make sure everybody fully understands what they're getting into. And make sure you check out Bulldog. Definitely support his videos. I think he's even got the Darth Squirrel pool that he's trying to set up, or that I heard this morning. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to try and jump in on that if I can. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. If you find this content valuable and would like to see more, please consider liking the video and subscribing. It's a free and easy way to support the channel. And as another way that I'm trying to grow out the channel is doing giveaways for the most thoughtful and engaging comments, ones that really provide value to the community that I'm trying to build here. So if you leave a comment, and I very highly encourage you to do so, every week I'll go through, find the ones that I feel like really add some value, and send you a little DEC or SPS as a thank you. So make sure you leave your in-game username in the comment as well. So have a good one, guys. Stay safe out there. Let's all get hyped about Chaos Legion. And yeah, have a good one.